on the mind, bringing truth every day. Real conversations in a biggie way. From London to the world, everybody come join. Biggie, let's start. Every vibes at a time. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Right, turn it down and tell your friends worldwide. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Bringing the vibes, from the vibes, from the start. Biggie, let's start. ARFSons in a biggie way. From London to the world, everybody come join. Biggie, let's talk. Every voice, every time. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Bring it up loud and tell your friends worldwide. Biggie on the mind, bringing truth every day. Real conversations in a biggie way. From London to the world, everybody come join. Biggie, let's start. Start time. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Bring it up loud and tell your friends worldwide. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Let me dance, let me dance, let me dance. Biggie, let's start. On this subs time, everybody come join. Biggie, let's start. Every voice, every time. Hey, yeah. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Let's Biggie, 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 biggie. Let's talk. Let's talk. Biggie, biggie, biggie. Come see me. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Yeah, we bringing that vibe. Real stories, real people. Yeah, we keeping it live. From the streets to the stage. Yeah, we speak from the heart. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Yeah, we setting it off. Oh, yeah, biggie, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Oh, yeah, biggie, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. It's just Biggie Club. Let's talk. Biggie, biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Dilton o Golda. Biggie, let's talk, sin pura holda.
Let's talk. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie on the mic. We're talking truth, no hype. Drop everything and hear what's up. It's Biggie time, so let's light things up.
Listen up, Biggie in the studio, where the real talk flows, yo. The vibe is buzzing, the truth is loud, but Biggie talking calm, keeping it proud.
We got stories of struggle, from hardship to hope, from the block to the globe.
Yo, Biggie, break it down, break it clear. No filter, no lie, just sincere.
Follow Biggie, 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 hit like and let's talk. We're not about drama, just about the life we walk. Drop everything and hear what's up. It's Biggie time, so let's light things up.
We talk about money, we talk about pain. The pain of the youth, the loss of the main. Biggie talk about love, about family ties. All the good and all the lies.
We break the chains of ignorance, show the truth with our own language.
We're building a bridge over the storm. Keep it steady, keep it warm.
Follow Biggie, 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 hit like and let's talk. We're not about drama, just about the life we walk. Drop everything and hear what's up. It's Biggie time, so let's light things up. So let's light things up. So let's light things up.
From the suburbs to the skyline, from the sunrise to the shine.
We're turning the page, turning the page. We'll break the walls, we'll break the cage.
Biggie on mic with heat to your ear. What's happening in the world, no fear. We talk about peace, we talk about love. We talk about hope like a dove.
We keep the rhythm, keep the rhyme. We'll light the way through the night. Follow Biggie, 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 hit it like and let's talk. We're not about drama, just about the life we walk. Drop everything, get it till what's up. It's Biggie time, so let's light things up. Biggie, 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 hit it like and let's talk. We're not about drama, just about the life we walk. Drop everything, get in here what's up. It's Biggie time, so let's light things up. So let's light things up.
On this substance time, everybody come join. Biggie, let's start. Every voice, every time. Hey, yeah. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie.
Let's
Talk. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie. Yo, Biggie. Let's talk. Yo, Biggie, watch the gossip. Interviewing the best, finding out the tips and tricks. Yo, Biggie, let's talk. Yo, Biggie, let's talk. Yo, Biggie, let's talk. Yo, Biggie, watch the gossip. Interviewing the best, finding out the tips and tricks. Yo, Biggie, let's talk. Yo, Biggie, let's talk. Yo, Biggie, watch the gossip, interviewing the best, finding out the tips and tricks. Yo, Biggie, let's talk.
Let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 come see me. Gap shop and gossip is what you need. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. It's just Biggie, come, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie. Let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 come see me. Gap shop and gossip is what you need. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. It's just Biggie, come, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie. Let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 come see me. Gap shop and gossip is what you need. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. It's just Biggie, come, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie. Let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 come see me. Gap shop and gossip is what you need. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. It's just Biggie, come, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie. Let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 come see me. Gap shop and gossip is what you need. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. It's just Biggie, come, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie. Let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 come see me. Gap shop and gossip is what you need. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. It's just Biggie, come, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie. Let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 come see me. Gap shop and gossip is what you need. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Yo, yo, Biggie, 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 Biggie in the room. Yo, yo, Biggie inside. Biggie in the Biggie, let's talk. Gala vakriyan bolda, YouTube te live har din crowd rolda. Storiyan sachiyan, asset storiyan sachiyan, dil to oh bolda. Biggie, let's talk, scene pura holda. Biggie, let's talk, scene pura holda. Yo, yo, Biggie inside, Biggie inside, Biggie inside, Biggie inside, Biggie in.
So na 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 Biggie, let's talk. Everybody tune in when the beat drop. Biggie, let's talk. Real vibes, real people, never gonna stop. Yeah. Biggie, let's talk. Subscribe to me on YouTube, run it non-stop. Yeah. Biggie, let's talk. Like hype and stuff, take it straight to the top. Yeah.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How's everyone doing? Welcome to episode 88 of Biggie Let's Talk. And today I'm joined by a professional boxer. I'm sure you've seen the posters around. So today I'm joined by a special guest who's made history in the boxing world, not just no dippy man coming out of the gym. So I'm delighted to be joined by Prince Patel, a professional boxer who proudly describes himself as turned the alarm off. Sorry about that. Who proudly the first and only Indian boxing person to win a Commonwealth and a World Championship. Prince has travelled an incredible journey to the right to reach the top of the boxing world, a journey involving dedication, sacrifice, discipline, setbacks, and determination to keep pushing forward. So today we're going to go beyond the belts, beyond the ring, past the belts, and we're going to talk about his journey in Indian heritage and what it takes mentally and physically to become a champion. So without further ado, I want to welcome my man, Prince Patel. Hiya, Prince. What's happening, my bro?
All good, man. All good. Just want to make sure you get the buddies in.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, gotta get the buddies in. What was I gonna say, by the way? Is this the right way to have it? That way, not that way.
Perfect. Yeah? It's perfect, bro. It's perfect.
All I gotta say is we got two of the sexiest Indian guys in the interview at the same time. Oh man, it's gonna be complete carnage. That's all I can say, man.
100%, bro. I can see the carnage already. The Wi-Fi is going mad. The people are going crazy. How you doing? You good? You're looking good as always, Prince.
I'm always looking good, man. But you're looking good, man. Last time I see you, you seem to have lost a bit of weight. So you're looking good, man. Looking healthy, looking strong.
I have to step up in it. Okay, bro. Prince, let's get started. Take us back to the beginning. What first attracted you to boxing? So was it an individual? Was it your parents? Was it a ruck you had at school? And you thought, you know what?
Now, truthfully, what it was is I always wanted. I used to like football when I was younger. I used to like wrestling as well. So wrestling and football were two things I used to love, like growing up as a kid, especially wrestling. But obviously, when you go to school and stuff, you don't get to. There's no wrestling club, is it? Like, so
you're right.
I can't suddenly be the next Rock, the next Stone Cold, the next Triple H, next Shawn Mike. I can't do all that in school. Obviously, in the playground, we'll mess around and stuff. But when I was doing it back in school, I was playing football, and I'm a realist. So it's like, and this is probably why I think I've been so like quite successful in boxing. Is if you're not the best in your school, what's the chance of you being the best in your borough, then the best inside London or West London, let's say, then the best in the south of England and all that stuff. So if you're like the 10th best in your school, in your borough, you're likely through process of elimination going to be the 100th best, then maybe the 200th best. And I'm a realistic person. Like, I'm not going to waste my time in something unless I genuinely believe that there's like, if it's a business venture, there has to be cash to be made. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So with football, I had the harsh reality of joining year 7, and the level difference from my junior school to my high school was a big difference. So I thought, Bombay Bex is out the window. We're gonna have to play something completely different here. Obviously, wrestling was still at that stage like something big in my my life. Something I really enjoyed watching. Enjoy the characters. In a non-homosexual way, I quite like the physiques and stuff. Like I like the powerful look, the good looks, and all that sort of stuff, and the long hairs, and just really big fan of it. And unfortunately, I didn't even hit 6 foot. Never mind 6'5" or 7 foot. So that was out the window as well. Like one of the short guys in school. And then I remember watching the Athens Olympics, which was 2004. So when I was going from year 6 to year 7.
Yeah.
And I saw there was only one British fighter who was fighting in that, and similar background to me, I would say, both brown. He was from Pakistan though. I saw him, and I thought to myself, well, if that guy can do that, I know I can do that. That's what I thought. And then yeah, just begged my mum to go to the gym. She was just like, no, no, no. And then I kept trying to like push her for why she won't let me go. She just didn't want to see me fight personally. She didn't like the idea of me getting into any form of altercation, punches to the head, all that. She did not want to get involved in that. But I'm someone who's obviously, well, not obvious, but like I only know who my mum is. I don't know who my dad is. He's just some waste man. I don't know who he is. But so I didn't have someone else I could go to and be like, yo, can you take me to a boxing gym? So it was just strictly my mum. I had to do a bit of persuasion. She was like, but you're gonna end up not wanting to do it. You're gonna waste time. We're gonna buy equipment. You're not gonna want to do it, and then all that stuff. So I thought to myself, I'm gonna do it specifically now because she said I can't do it, and then I done it.
Wind her up.
Yeah, like I thought to myself, like even when I didn't want to do it in the first year, I was like, because she said that, like the stubbornness was like gonna prove her wrong in it, and then I weren't too bad at it though. I weren't too bad. So I think like made my amateur debut in 2005. I won my first national title in 2008. I got my first England best in 2008. Like yeah, just like I was training and I was just basically knocking people out.
So when you were starting off, who were your bigger influences in life and in the boxing? So obviously Amir Khan, your mumsy.
You know what? Amir Khan was only specifically that he was brown and he boxed, and I see him on TV, and there was a bit of attention around him. When he was professional and stuff, I didn't really look up to him in that aspect. I would say my inspirations in life, obviously my mum. You know, to give birth to a super sexy stallion like myself is just, in my opinion, makes her the greatest woman of all time. Well, in my opinion, makes her the greatest Indian woman of all time. So we go into sporting accomplishments.
Definitely.
So I'm trying to say,
okay,
I'll say.
So have you been back to India?
I'm going in October.
Since
I'm going in October. Yeah, going
for the first time.
For the first time
since you turned
20. Since I've been born, mate. Because look, I'll be honest. Back to who my inspirations were. I'd say my mum, Floyd Mayweather, who I regard as the greatest athlete of all time, not just boxer. And then I would say The Rock, Triple H, Edge, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Kane, all these sorts of studs. These kind of guys, they were big inspirations growing up, and even what I added into my boxing as well. Like looked up to them. I like their personas and stuff. But to your question, no, as a kid, I didn't really. Only times I left the country was purely to box for England as a child. I didn't come for money. I thank God now I'm financially good, but back then, nah. So I never left the country, and we're getting that.
And what's been the toughest part of your journey so far? To become a champion.
It's just no one believe. You know, it's not even about no one believing. It's just I believe in myself, obviously, but then it's like what I've done. The reason why I believe it's a unique thing is I think I am. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I believe I'm the only fighter in the history of boxing to not be signed to a promotion and still become a world champion.
That's big.
Exactly.
And what did it feel like when you first became that world champion?
It was a weight off my shoulders. You know, hopefully there could be other.
Do you it will happen?
I still don't believe it happened. It's one of them things, isn't it? Like it's I remember going into the match. At that point I was like, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Waheguru, Ram, I love you all, man. Mahadev, everyone, yeah. It's one of them moments, yeah. It's like one of them no fight or flight moments. Like imagine a plane's crashing. What are you gonna do? Like, what do you do at that point? And I think it was inevitable. That was my second time at fighting for a legit world title. First time was in Saudi Arabia on an Amir Khan undercard. Unfortunately, didn't get the job done that time. The second time, I just left it out of the judge's hands. You know, when you're blessed with the power of the punch, when you're blessed with that raw Indian power, it's always good to take it out of people's hands, if you know what I mean.
100%. Okay, what achievement means more to you personally? The Commonwealth title or the world title?
So you are aware of geography, right?
Good.
So we got the UK, we got Europe,
Yeah.
we got the Commonwealth, which is countries that were, you could say, conquered by the UK.
The UK, and then you get the world.
Then you got world, isn't it? So the world is the top of the food chain.
Excellent. Okay, you answered that. How much sacrifice goes into boxing, being a boxing champion? What people don't see. So obviously, you must get up early, do your little rounds, go to the gym.
I train hard, but the truth is, like, it's with me, I didn't actually train as hard as I could have trained, if that made sense. You look at a lot of fighters at the top end of the scales, they have like nutritionists, strength conditioners, I don't know, like agility coaches, masseuses. I've got a foam roller that smells. I've got Google and like back then, ChatGPT wasn't even a thing. So I had Dr. Cursis and all this random internet stuff that would tell you stuff, and just my own brain, like just watching the greats like Floyd and stuff like that. That is training in itself. Like sitting that at home.
And making you roti.
You could say all that stuff as well, but watching Floyd is part of training, and that's where the IQ comes from, and the analyzing and stuff like that. So
have you ever met him?
One time. Yeah, one time. But when he looked at me, he knew. It was like a little stare down. We looked at each other. I was 16 at the time, and he was like,
"Yeah."
You could just the energy of greatness around us was just electric.
Okay, going back to that time when you got your world, when you became world champion, what did it feel like?
Fake, like it didn't happen, like a dream. Then it felt surreal. Then it felt like, yeah, it's actually happened. Then yeah, it just felt like something I've set out to do as a child become the childhood dream, the boyhood dream come true.
Yeah. How did you win? Did you win on points or did you knock him out?
I thought I just said I left it out of the judge's hand. Have you been hitting the head, Biggs? Nah. I knocked him out in the 6th round. Yeah, the 6th round.
Was he sleeping?
He went down, got back up,
yeah,
went back down, and then I think he got back up, but the ref waved it off.
Brilliant. And what did that feel like afterwards? So your name's been announced. Prince Patel's the winner. Was it proper like WWF style?
Do you remember the first time you lost your duck?
Yeah.
It's a bit like that.
Yeah. That's a good feel-good factor, huh?
Yeah, it was. Look, it's something I set out to do as a kid. Like computer games. If you play a computer game, you have to complete the computer game.
Yeah.
It was a bit like that. So if I got hit by a bus tomorrow and I didn't make it, or if the ops found me and took me out of commission, I could die with a smile on my face, you know.
Fair play. Okay, you describe yourself as the first and only Indian boxing Commonwealth and world champion. How important achievement is that to you?
Because everyone remembers the first, isn't it?
That's true.
It's like when you're thinking, like, for example, Kim Kardashian, they don't talk about that. No one forgets Ray J. You see what I'm trying to say? Ray J is always mentioned within the brackets of that capacity.
No, that's true. Okay, do you feel you're carrying the hopes and expectations of a wider Indian and South Asian community now?
To be honest, boxing's a difficult thing. It's like a Pakistani don't care about me becoming the first Indian world champion. The Bengali's not going to care about that. Sri Lankan's not going to care about that. I think Afghanistan counts as South Asian. They ain't going to care about that. Nepal ain't going to care about that. Neither is like any other countries that is considered South Asian. Even Indians in itself don't really care about it, because what they'll do then is, because they can't be the first, you'll get someone go, I'm going to be the first Punjabi world champion. See what I'm trying to say?
Or they hate you. twist it around.
They'll
Yeah,
spin it in to fit their own narrative. So it's like, look, at the end of the way I look at it is, when you're talking India in itself, which is a large country, that globally there's 1.4, 1.5 billion. For there to have that many people and me to be the first makes me lot 1 out of 5 people, 1 out of 8 people, sorry. So 1 out of 8 people, and it took me to be able to do that. So what does that say for the rest of you guys, Biggs? I know there's communities out there that talk about genetics of warriors and warrior bloodline and all this sort of stuff, but just little old me out here laying the smackdown, actually proving it in the battlefield where it counts.
Okay, do you think boxing receives enough support and recognition within the South Asian and Indian community?
I don't really care, man. Truthfully, like, if it does or it doesn't, probably doesn't. I think it's more bigger in the Pakistani community than the Indian community. But I'm not really bothered about that. It's starting to get big in India now, though. The amateurs are starting to pull their weight around. They're getting medals. They're in the Commonwealth Games. They've done better than any other country.
Starting to get huge, you know, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Okay, how do you deal with people that criticize you and negative people about you and negativity?
What's the question?
How do you deal with people that deal with you in a negative manner or cuss you or diss you or?
Biggs.
Because I've seen people that said that you're cocky, but that's just the way you are. I know you for that. And then there might be people that just say, you know what, or talk negatively about you.
Look, as long as I do my prayers, as long as I know I'm living a righteous life, and as long as I wake up and I look the way I look, I have the face the way I have my face, I know I'm blessed. If I was such a horrible person, God would never have blessed me with these looks. Let's think about that, Biggie. God only blesses its loyal disciples.
Okay, boxing is physically demanding, and how important is the mindset to become a champion?
It's very important. Very important. As I said before, like, I have to complete things, and I like to be the best. Remember, I said that when talking about football and stuff. So if you ain't gonna believe in yourself, it's never gonna happen. Like, there's a fighter that me and my friend, he's called Lewis Rutherford. We was gonna sign a fight up, and he don't believe in himself. And the fact that he don't believe in himself means I don't believe in you no more. I'm not interested in signing you no more. If you can't believe 100%. In yourself, why is anyone else going to believe in you?
True. So I'm just typing away. Just give me 1 second. Okay, what has boxing taught you about discipline and how to apply it to everyday life? How to apply it to everyday life?
Routine. So, like, you wake up, you do whatever you do. Stuff like that adds routine. When for me, when I'm not training, there's no routine, there's no structure in what I'm doing.
Okay, what's been your biggest lesson outside the ring?
Just if you can give to people, give to people. So that, because I've been around the world a bit, traveled the world. And some of the living conditions that some people are living in sometimes makes me question God in itself, you know? Like, why would you have people living in these sorts of capacities? So just always be grateful for what you've got, and always help if you can.
100%, I agree. Okay, who is Prince Patel when the gloves come off?
I believe top 3 sexiest men of all time.
Oh, you crack me up. Okay, and looking forward, what's your ambition now?
I'm going to become a world champion again, but in a heavier division.
Tell me about this heavier division. What do you mean by heavier division?
So I won it at bantamweight. I bulked up a bit. I had my last match at super lightweight. Then I had another match at welterweight. I'm thinking heavier, man. I want to get as close to heavyweight as possible. I don't think I can do it. I'm realistic. I can't do it at heavyweight. I don't think I can.
What weight category are you in now?
If I jumped on the scales right now, we're looking at super middle, light heavy. But
so that's like Nigel Ben flex.
No, that's a bit bigger than Nigel Ben. I think Nigel was more middleweight. Man, I've called out his son. I called out his son Connor. and his,
Yeah, I know. I feel that.
and the illegitimate son Harley that is Harley or Harvey? Harvey that he abandoned because they're born
Yeah.
4 days apart. So either one of them, they don't want to fight. They don't. The thing is, yeah, this is allegedly Nigel got knocked out by an Indian guy on the cobbles. Yeah,
Yeah.
a big Indian guy with a ponytail. I don't know if any relation to me. Could be one of my uncles. Could be one of my cousins. But Nigel got this. This is in a newspaper article, by the way. Nigel himself said, "I got done by an Indian guy, allegedly." And there was a lot of claret everywhere. And yeah, so obviously, I believe it's advised. So Nigel was probably told Harvey and Connor, stay away from that guy.
From Indians,
I've felt Indian power before. I don't want you to feel it as well. You know when a father like sons his son. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Is there any major title or opportunity you have your eyes on?
Yeah, I just said I'm gonna become a world champion again.
The World Championship, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna prove how it's difficult, but it's easy at the same time. When you've got what God's given you, and you got the IQ, and you got the blood that runs through my veins, easy.
Okay, well, what would you like your boxing legacy to be?
Just want to be happy, man. I don't really care what other people think. I was gonna say I want to be regarded as one of the best fighters ever. No, as long as I'm happy. That look, my name could be forgotten in 20 minutes time. It could be forgotten. People might not even know who I am now. People in 20 years time, it might get forgotten. It might. As long as I am happy and my family's happy and my mum's happy, that's the most important thing. Then who cares?
True that. Okay, if you could turn the clock back and speak to a younger Prince Patel, what advice would you give him?
And tell him you're not going to be 6'5", man. It's not going to happen. You know, many times I could look in the mirror and be like, "This ain't good enough, man." But yeah, just.
Bro, you're not that short. I've met you before. You're not that short. How tall are you?
5'8". But I'll be truthful with you, Biggie, man. I genuinely believe if I was, John, I said top 3 sexiest guys of all time. If I was 6'5" with my looks and my physique,
yeah,
there's no man alive that can even come close to that.
Okay, I'm just gonna wrap things up now, Prince. Did you get me a nomination, by the way?
Yeah, Martin Hillman.
What does he do?
He boxes.
Okay, cool.
He's a former.
Is he any good?
Yeah, obviously. I was sparring him for my world title camp when I won it back in 2023. He was the chief sparring partner. I had him as chief sparring partner from like 2021 to 2023, I'd say.
Okay, so finally, when people look back at the name Prince Patel from years now, what do you want them to remember you as?
A God-fearing man that gave back to the community. Obviously, all jokes aside, people are going to look at me, they're going to know I'm one of the sexiest guys of all time. I don't want to be remembered as that. I want to be remembered as a guy that gave back. Like, eventually, at some point around the world, there will be like Prince Patel academies that will be given back to kids, especially to kids. Because, and just, you know, if I can do what I do and help people live a better life, especially in deprived areas, you know, like in the UK, like schools in general, they're in my opinion, overfunded compared to what you see in other countries. Do you know what I mean? So one day, hopefully, God willing, let's hope Waheguru, Ram, Mahadev can all bless me, and hopefully I can give the wealth to the people on the other sides of the world.
100%. I wish you all the best in that. Prince, I just want to say thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.
I know I've been bugging you for ages.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you, Big. It's been an honor to actually be on this channel. I'm a man that's watched Biggie Let's Talk. I've watched you from your early days with another platform. I'm not going to name the name in case you don't want me to. And I've watched you grow into your own channel. And I've watched you push on and, you know, with your big smile and your cute face. And you've been interviewing a lot of people and you're a giving person. I know a lot of people come to you and ask you to be on your channel. In my opinion, you should have been given an award. Do you remember the one I told you a couple of weeks ago? Like, we've
Yeah,
got one of
yeah.
the, in my opinion, one of the best, not just Punjabi interviewers, but one of the best South Asian. Let's not even call it South Asian. Let's just call it interviewers. You know, let's not brand it under an ethnic banner. Let's call it one of the
Yeah.
best interviewers in Biggie. I'm pretty sure a lot of people right now, they enjoyed looking at me on the screen and listening to the questions you said and enjoyed the interview.
Prince, you're an absolute superstar. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thanks for
Big
having me.
love.
Thanks
And
for
I'll catch
having
up
me.
with you soon, yeah?
It's love.
Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And check this guy out. Big things coming from Prince Patel.
Thanks.
Prince, you say it 1 second while I end the stream.